Hello, I'm Sue with Ava's Bridal Couture in Fort Worth, Texas, and today we're answering a really great question from Audrey. She writes in and says, do you carry plus size dresses? Audrey, my girl, there are very few questions that you will ask me that will get a reaction out of me like this. Yes! Do you mind if I take you around and show you why we designed this space the way we did and how it caters to plus size brides, the inventory? I want to show you the dresses, I want to show you my sleeves, I want to show you the in-house alterations and everything that just ties everything together. Do you mind? Okay, Audrey, you're bomb. This right here, baby, this is what I dreamed of. Watching the show Say Yes to the Dress and seeing Kleinfeld's stockroom, I knew one day I wanted to have a building that was big enough that we could organize everything like a library, and we literally walk these rows all the time digging for gold, looking for your dream dress. I love short timelines. If you have less than 6 months, oh, you have a short timeline? Okay, well, here's our off the rack options. Good luck. And you're just like, well, I'm a bride. Like, this is my first time. I want this to be special. We're able to do the research before you arrive. I can put dresses on your suggestions rack that are within your timeline. And with our quick delivery, we have things that you can buy in stock and take home same day, obviously, but a lot of you do end up ordering. It gives you more to choose from. Let's take a look at how we organize our plus size. This entire side is plus size. Here we have size 18. All of these dresses are in the 18s, and then it gets to 20, 22, 24, 26, or in a 28. Size 14, there's 16s here. So we go all the way with all of these dresses and then all the way down here as well. All of these dresses here are size 22 to 28. I've already started pulling dresses for the upcoming week's brides, and depending on what sizes they are, what they're going for, I have this section as well. Another important stop on this tour is sleeves. So many of us are obsessed with the idea of sleeves, or we just feel more comfortable in our skin with body image, and arms are such a big place that I struggle with, and so I really understand how to buy for plus size women. If you go to a store that maybe doesn't understand the struggles with the arm, they will maybe put you in dresses where the bicep is just not fitting, but the rest of the dress does. I like to give you more options by ordering a ton of inventory of sleeves. We need all sizes, styles, boho, bell sleeves, bat wings, classic traditional sleeves, crepe sleeves, no lace, everything, beading, we need it all. A lot of brides will move on and just decide, you know what, I'm not going to do sleeves because it seems like a hassle, it's such a struggle, but please do not give up. There are stores like me that cater to plus size, that go to market and understand the struggles with the lower tummy, the arms, and the back. If you decide to add sleeves or undergarments and shapewear inside your dress, it will arrive completed. That saves you so many meetings, having to come to fittings and have the hassles. It will be done during manufacturing. Another thing you'll encounter at some stores is the sleeve being boxy or too matronly. You want to make sure you're trying on sleeves that feel very young, youthful, sexy, elegant. They need to do the work, but they also need to feel comfortable and soft. Last but not least is our showroom of dresses. We call these racks our showroom. We do put your names on them, and we organize all of these dresses based on the upcoming appointments. I'll show you more of that here in just a moment. But I wanted to go over pricing of our dresses. We start at $1,500, but by the time you add tax or any kind of add-ons, maybe you're doing some sleeves, I like to say start around $2,000 in your mind. That way you're not limited and you can do some sleeves or some customizations if necessary. Of course, if you find a dress that's got the sleeves on and it's perfect and it's $1,500, that's awesome, but I'd rather you over plan than be disappointed when you get here. Another amazing feature that you guys are loving about our store is that we start pulling your dresses immediately after the phone call. So we'll start planning these weeks in advance. Some of you book your appointment a month or two in advance, And we already have these ready based on the pictures, your style quiz, or phone call together. And I even ship dresses in just for your appointment because so many of you are planning so far in advance. I have plenty of time to get UPS here, FedEx. If you have this photo in your Pinterest board and you're like, Sue, I cannot say yes to the dress unless I try this particular dress on, I will make sure that we have that dress here for you. I had a bride yesterday that was obsessed with pearl, and she was having so much trouble finding pearl done the way that she was pinning it on Pinterest. I had plenty of time to ship in some dresses and to do some customization, so it was perfect. And girl, it was amazing. She had a really short timeline and had been to other stores and was frustrated by all the narrowed options. So coming here felt like the say yes to the dress experience. Were you obsessed with Say Yes to the Dress when it first came out? That TV show taught me so much about what I wanted in a bridal salon. So I was a bridal shop owner and seamstress when that show came out. One of the things I love so much about Say Yes to the Dress is, you know, those moments where they filmed in those private rooms where the stylist and the bride are like having this one-to-one conversation. The group is somewhere else, I don't know where. In that private time, they get to talk about body image or struggles or just fun things like how they met and the love story and just talking about dresses or whatever the stylist can do to help make the bride's experience that much better. I loved that part of the process, but that's impossible to do unless you're going to have like this 4-hour appointment, you know? So what we do is we do all of that intimate time with you through video and a quick phone call. The nice thing about the phone call is you don't prepare anything. You just show up, you and I will text and get it set up. It is like a 10 or 15 minute call, but it is the most powerful time because I have all my notes ready. I've read your quiz. Your quiz, you're talking to me directly. You're not worried about what I'm thinking. You're just being honest with me there. Then I take all that information and we look at imagery. And with imagery, I'm able to see your Pinterest board or the folder in your phone that you've been saving a couple of images. It doesn't mean you need to know what looks good on you. It just means that I want to see what images you're attracted to. And we're using those for the call. Then I take your quiz and your pictures and I make notes and I figure out, okay, like this is what's going on with this bride. This is her wedding day. These are the common stressors that she's probably experiencing because she has a short timeline. These are the things that rustic brides like and boho brides. Oh, she mentioned plus size because we want this to be super easy and chill. We want everybody to come, be able to just laugh and be themselves and have a great time. And that can happen because all the stress is gone. You're no longer anxious about showing up for your appointment and wondering how is it going to be, who's going to be my stylist, what does the store look like, because you're seeing the exact process that we use and how we do it in the videos. If you have a big group or you have some out of town guests that are coming into DFW for this appointment, you're going to love the way that the video does the communication for you. You know how sometimes you have to start a group chat and like explain to everyone what's going to go down? Well, this video does that for them. It's like a pep rally that's educational and informative. If there were any red flags in your quiz, I can address them with you privately and we can talk about them before everyone gets here. And it just takes the pressure and anxiety off of you knowing who you're working with, that we understand, and it's not like you're going to fill out this quiz, we're not going to read it, then you're going to show up to the store, we're going to ask you these questions again. In our other locations, it was hilarious. You guys would say yes to the dress, and it was so squished in there that the next appointment was there and they're all looking at you like, can you hurry up? Can you get out of my space? I need to start trying on dresses. And you're trying to say yes and have your moment, and it was hilarious. Well, now we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can now host you in our own private room. In this room, we do cake and champagne. It's beautifully decorated. It is massive. I don't know if you can tell, but it is such a great space because you can just put your things down and relax. We wanted the whole floor plan to really flow based on how our clients were shopping in our stores. They wanted to come in and have a really beautiful open space and then immediately get to the dresses. Then in the dresses, we need a little privacy so we can do some body imaging, you know, get through that. And then once we found a few, we were ready to go. Then we were like, okay, let's get the laughter going, feeling so good. And then once you find your dress, we want to go to beautiful lighting, and photos, video need to be bomb. Backdrops need to be awesome. And so that's why we have all of that up there for you. And then once you say yes to the dress, you don't want to leave. You want to come and celebrate and have a toast, and we want you to stay. So this is a room where you can come and be right by the restrooms and just kind of do the whole experience start to finish. And the next time you come back, you'll be on the alterations side and doing all your fittings and getting ready for your wedding day. 75% of the clients I see have never been dress shopping in their entire life. And a lot of times it can put a lot of pressure on you because you're booking your appointment with me. You see this deposit that I collect up front. And even though that deposit is going to go right towards your dress, it can definitely make you a little nervous. If you feel like you've never been dress shopping and so you don't know what looks good on you, or you've never even put a dress on, so it's going to be hard for you to articulate, I want you to know that 75% of the clients that I see, I am the first and the last store that they ever need. Now, if that sounds crazy to you, or someone in your group is like, ugh, I wouldn't want to just go to one store and then that's it. Well, keep in mind that you're at a place that is 6,000 to 7,000 square feet. We have 450 dresses, always rotating our stock from all the sizes. You will have filled out a form. You can see my shop link, my reviews. My shop link's a little different because I put pricing and sizing within each product link. Now, my shop link is about 2/3 of our inventory. I wish we could get more dresses up every single day, but we receive shipments so much faster than we can get them up on the website. And then we have brides that are purchasing from in stock, and then our stock is rotating all the time. So I always say that about 25% of what you see there is not on the website. So I would go to Instagram and look at stories and posts to see some of the new things that you maybe don't see on the website. You can also ask me if there are specific dresses. Because the appointments are a little longer than what you see offered elsewhere, you'll also notice that you're going to be taking your time with us and walking through the dresses, sewing in your undergarments for you and putting in boning and corseting at the exact locations that your body needs. These are things that make us different. Having a seamstress with you during the buying process, having a seamstress with you during the alterations process, that's the cool thing about our story. We are owned by seamstresses, and everyone that you get to text with and interact with is an owner. So we're able to give you really high quality customer experience. You love text because you're working, you're traveling, and to be able to text us a quick question makes life so much easier for you. Having in-house alterations makes it so convenient. Of course, if you have somebody that you've used in the past that you plan on using for your alterations, please do not feel bad going to them. We won't treat you any differently. Especially if you have a short timeline or you appreciate the intimacy of our space, even though we're a big salon, you're gonna love having everything on site. Tammy is incredible. She's also one of the owners. She started off as a part-timer here, and after almost 10 years, she is a business owner, and she really likes to make alterations so easy, fast, and affordable. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot thank you enough for considering our business. There are so many great stores in the DFW area, and I hope that you were able to see how we're a little different and what we stand for and what we believe. We'll never make you feel pressured or rushed. So if you don't feel like this is the best fit, then definitely consider us for alterations. You can always bring your dress here for alterations. I'm also going to put the appointment link. That way, if you're like, oh my gosh, this store was designed for me and my what I'm looking for, then I want you to go ahead and get that appointment scheduled. I put all my available times and dates online so that you can get right to it day or night. If you're a night nurse and you work really well in the evenings or whatever your schedule is like, I'm gonna put all those links for you in the description. Ava's Bridal has been years in the making, and I'm so honored to celebrate you in this beautiful time of your life. Being on stage, feeling compared, and body image are so difficult when you're wedding dress shopping. Thank you for your loyalty and support. You have helped us build this brand over 16 years. Together, we are creating a space for brides who struggle with family dynamics, anxiety, pressures, and all kinds of things that happen to us when we're wedding dress shopping. I can't wait to see you soon. Mwah.